We're joined by Matthias Kurth from Cable Europe. Matthias, what would you say are the key challenges facing the cable industry in 2016?
Oh, there is a constant flow of changes, and it's this Congress, for example, is about disruption but innovation. So we know that there are different business models around, some quite successful, but cable is also on an innovative track now, and so Netflix and others might have been a wake-up call, but what the figures show is that the traditional cable model to bundle nice content services and content packages with very high quality broadband access, and obviously cable is a front runner in this aspect of high quality, high speed in broadband, is appealing to the customers because they get everything for a nice bundled price, and so this model is quite sustainable. So we are not afraid of competition. Competition is good, and the customer will decide in the end what's best for him. But cable is on a very innovative track also, and has very nice and appealing offers.
So how big a threat are companies like Netflix, and to what extent should cable operators work with these companies?
Yeah, it's quite interesting that people, our experience is that they have services like Netflix not as an alternative, and that we in Europe, we don't see much cord cutting. In the contrary, we get a lot of additional subscribers, and they add Netflix on top, so they pay additional to Netflix, but they don't cut their cord and they don't cut their subscription. Because the main reason is that everybody who even has Netflix and wants to see Netflix needs a good broadband access. And so why not taking our broadband access and then taking on top a nice content bundle and Netflix? So it's not a real threat because these services are subscribed on top. If that will be on the long run, we don't know. But so far, even some of our members are embedding Netflix services in their set-top boxes and in their offers. So they integrate them because we always do things our customers want. And if some of the customers want Netflix, they can get it over our platforms.
So how much of a strain do you think new services like ultra-high definition and virtual reality are going to put on bandwidth?
Obviously, that's a big topic. Will the bandwidth be fit for these services and for the future of these services? I would say we have on our agenda, for example, and here we talk around DOCSIS 3.1 or Gigasphere. The technology is already there. Cable networks on the last mile are hybrid networks, fiber and coax, and the last mile could be now upgraded with new technology which brings up to 10 gigabytes services over cable networks in the last mile. So this is a very, very promising development, and we have seen here just in Denmark an operation who started already a DOCSIS 3.1 operation. So it's not the future is there, and every cable operator is now considering to upgrade. So I think we will still run ahead of the demand. And when this demand is coming, nobody knows exactly when it will be, out of new services or ultra high definition services. The infrastructure will be ready. I'm sure that the planning is so that we are still ahead of demand even in the future.
Do you think the UK's decision to leave the European Union will have any impact on the cable industry in the UK or even elsewhere in Europe, with companies moving, for instance, their headquarters?
I think cable business is more or less local, and the viewing habits and the need of consumers for nice content, high quality content, won't go away. Even if Britain leaves the EU, the service will still remain, and I think Britain will be an attractive market. Obviously, nobody really can predict it, and it had already an impact on the sentiment between Europe and Britain. So, but I think this kind of business is less hit by a Brexit like the banking business, what we have seen, or like export-orientated business, so cable is not exporting anything, you know, and so we are local, we are regional, and our customers won't vanish, you know, they will still be there and they will still be subscribers.
Okay. All right, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks.